we're going to show you why Bad Boys for Life absolutely crushes SAO. Forget about that overrated anime mess. It's time to see why Will Smith and Martin Lawrence's explosive action, killer humor, and unbeatable chemistry make Bad Boys for Life the obvious champion. Awesome action. From high-speed chases to intense shootouts, Bad Boys for Life is packed with non-stop, jaw-dropping action scenes that keep you on the edge of your seat. SAO just can't match up to the real-world excitement. Its virtual battles and fantasy settings feel tame and lack the raw, visceral impact of Bad Boys for Life. Hilarious humor. Will Smith and Martin Lawrence are a comedic powerhouse in Bad Boys for Life. Their chemistry lighting up the screen with uproarious laughter. Their banter, wit, and comedic timing are spot on, delivering punchlines that hit hard and leave you in stitches. From their hilarious one-liners to their playful insults, they keep the mood light even in the midst of intense action. SAO falls flat with its attempts at humor. Strong story. Bad Boys for Life presents a gripping plot that keeps viewers hooked from the get-go. The storyline is tightly woven, with twists and turns that add depth to the characters and keep the audience guessing. SAO suffers from a convoluted and disjointed storyline. The plot meanders aimlessly, leaving viewers feeling disconnected and disengaged. Stunning visuals. Bad Boys for Life dazzles audiences with its stunning cinematography and top-notch visual effects that elevate the action to new heights. Every frame is meticulously crafted, with dynamic camera work and breathtaking visuals. The attention to visual detail is evident throughout. On the other hand, SAO struggles to match the same level of visual prowess. Its animation feels flat and uninspired. Additionally, I'll explain the ending of Bad Boys for Life.
Bad Boys for Life is a sequel to Bad Boys 2 and the third installment in the Bad Boys movie series. If you're unsure about the ending, then you definitely came to the right place. In this video, I'll explain the ending of Bad Boys for Life. This video will contain spoilers for Bad Boys for Life, so make sure you watch that movie first before watching this video. Anyways, let's get started. So towards the end of the movie, we learn that Armando Armas, the mysterious assassin hunting and killing everyone, is actually Mike Lowry's own son. He and Isabel Aretas used to be in a relationship together when Mike was undercover as Ricky Rollins. Their relationship ended when Mike put Isabel behind bars. She gave birth to Armando in prison. Mike, Marcus, and the members of AMMO travel to Mexico City, and there's a big shootout. Armando learns the truth about Mike, and Isabel is killed by Rita. They go back home afterwards, and during the mid-credit scene, we see that Mike goes to visit Armando in prison. Armando says that he's paying his debts, but Mike says that there's a new opportunity, and asks Armando if he's interested. The mid-credit scene clearly leaves room for a sequel. This new opportunity is most likely some sort of agreement that will allow Armando to get out of prison early if he helps the Miami police. Additionally, we also see that Marcus decides not to retire at the end of the movie, which is definitely a weird decision, because throughout the movie, Marcus wanted to retire, and that's what put a strain on Mike and Marcus's relationship in the first place. In the movie, Mike and Marcus even say that they're going to do this for one last time, but it looks like that's actually not the case. Furthermore, the introduction of AMMO means that the sequel could follow them instead of Mike Lowry and Marcus Burns, or perhaps we might get an AMMO spin-off if there's enough of a demand for something like that. The characters who are a part of AMMO are certainly interesting, and I'd be intrigued to learn more about their backstories. The previous Bad Boys movie came out in 2003, which was 17 years ago. If they wait this long for a sequel, then Will Smith and Martin Lawrence would be about 70 years old, and they may not be able to return for a sequel. However, if they do decide to return, it would still make sense story-wise because they didn't retire in the end. I guess a sequel or spin-off all depends on the movie's box office performance. This movie had a budget of $90 million, so if they're able to make a lot of money, then I'm sure a sequel will come out sooner or later. Luckily, Bad Boys for Life has received mostly positive reviews from critics, and the audience reception is also pretty positive.
Here are some theories for what might happen in Bad Boys 4.
Bad Boys for Life was definitely a welcome surprise. Unlike the first two Bad Boys movies directed by Michael Bay, this one got mostly positive reviews from critics. The movie is also a big financial success. It's the highest grossing installment in the Bad Boys franchise, and the highest grossing movie ever released in January. If that's not enough, Bad Boys for Life currently holds the title for highest grossing movie of 2020. The ending of the movie leaves a lot of room for a sequel, and sure enough, a sequel to Bad Boys for Life is already in development, with Chris Bremer returning to write the script. What's going to happen in the sequel? Well, I was able to come up with a few theories. Here's a list of 4 things that might happen in Bad Boys 4. Number 1, Armando will redeem himself. So we find out that Armando is actually Mike Lowry's biological son, and in the post-credits scene, Mike offered Armando a way to redeem himself. Armando accepts the offer, so we're definitely going to see them continue this plot thread in the sequel. The filmmakers wouldn't have left the audience on such a cliffhanger if they didn't intend to pay it off later on. It's kind of like Deckard Shaw in the Fast and Furious movies. Deckard Shaw started off as the villain, but he was able to redeem himself, and now he's much more of a good guy. I think we'll see Armando joining AMMO, and possibly even working as a double agent to infiltrate the other cartels in Miami. I'm pretty sure the other cartel members still respect and fear Armando, and they don't know that he's joined the good guys, so they would probably still trust him. Armando is in a unique position to be able to help the police. Number 2. Nancy McKenna and Sydney Burnett will appear. Nancy McKenna is a character from the TV show LA's Finest. She's played by actress Jessica Alba. LA's Finest is actually a spin-off of the Bad Boys franchise, and Gabrielle Union, the actress who played Sydney Burnett from Bad Boys 2, is the main character. Therefore, the LA's Finest TV show and the Bad Boys movies take place in the same exact universe. There are plenty of times where characters from TV shows cross over to the movies, as long as they both take place in the same universe. For example, in Avengers Endgame, the character Edwin Jarvis, played by actor James Darcy, appeared. Edwin Jarvis is originally a character from the Agent Carter TV show. Based on this, I think that it's very likely we'll see Nancy McKenna and Sydney Burnett make some sort of appearance. Number 3. One of the major characters will die. In order to raise the stakes, they have to kill off some of the important characters, or else there wouldn't be a sense of danger anymore. Captain Howard did get killed by Armando in Bad Boys for Life, but it's possible that another one of the major characters like Mike or Marcus will be next on the chopping block. Big franchises have killed beloved characters before, so this wouldn't be too different. For example, in Avengers Endgame, Tony Stark sacrificed himself in order to defeat Thanos. Maybe they could give a heroic send-off to one of the major characters in Bad Boys 4, and have them sacrifice their life to save someone else they love. That would definitely be an emotionally powerful scene. Number 4. Dwayne Wade cameo. There's a ton of cameo appearances in Bad Boys for Life. If they continue this trend of cameo appearances in the next Bad Boys movie, then I think it would be fitting to see American former basketball player Dwayne Wade make a cameo appearance. First of all, we do know that Dwayne Wade exists in the Bad Boys universe. You can see a framed Dwayne Wade jersey on the wall in Marcus's house. Furthermore, Dwayne Wade is actually married to Gabrielle Union. As stated before, Gabrielle Union plays Sydney Burnett in the Bad Boys universe, so if Sydney Burnett appears, then it would definitely be amusing to see Dwayne Wade as well. Dwayne Wade has played himself before in the 2012 movie What to Expect When You're Expecting, so this wouldn't be the first time he's appeared as himself in a movie. So yeah, as you can see, those are 4 things that might happen in Bad Boys 4. What do you think about these theories? Do you agree with what I said? Why or why not? Let me know your opinion in the comments below. Also, do you have any theories of your own? If so, be sure to tell me. What did you think of Bad Boys for Life? I personally thought it was pretty decent. It's certainly my favorite out of all 3 Bad Boys movies, and it was a lot of fun to watch.
Here are some Easter eggs and references in the movie.
Well, that's it for this video. If you enjoyed it, make sure to subscribe so you never miss a future upload. Thanks for watching and I'll see you in the next video.